Okay. Hopefully, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One's joined. How is the sound? I think I lost you. Oh, 3 are back. Good. Sounds good? Yay! I'm so sorry. Ah, I thought I was doing well getting a better mic, but I think there was 6 with us, so let's wait a little bit. Wonderful. Perfect. Thank you, Sally. Okay. We tested this mic earlier and it was sounding great. So I don't know what's happened there, but this is why I like to keep things simple. Too much technology, too much complication. So where were we? I think a lot of you were like about here. So hopefully you've not been here for the last few minutes. We'll bring the left hand back onto the mat and we'll step that left foot back, finding that three-legged dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And if you've just joined us, just came back to the channel, no worries. We haven't done much else just yet. Just back in that downward dog. Let's take a vinyasa if you wish to, or take a rest. Inhale as you move forward, find your high plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, cobra or your upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And raise that right leg towards the ceiling, three-legged dog again. And this time we're going to point the toe and let's open that hip up, sending that right leg nice and high, working those outer glutes. Inhale. As we exhale, let's close the hip, draw the knee towards the chin, squeeze. Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee towards the outside of the right arm this time. Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist, and see if you can bring the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, send it back, three-legged dog. And exhale, round in the spine, bring it in, let's hold. Find that compression. For 3, 2, 1, and plant that right foot between the hands. Good, going well. Flip that left heel to the mat. We'll bring the arms up and let's find our warrior 2. Nothing like a little bit of technology stress to check that you're still present, to check that you're not panicking. And in your warrior 2, let's tuck that tailbone under. Let's find opening through the hips. See if you can lift the inner arch of that back foot. Inhale. Exhale. Drop elbow onto the knee, left arm underneath and overhead. Your extended side angle posture. Option to drop that right hand inside of that right foot. Lowering through the hips. Maybe lifting the gaze. If you're going well, option 1, stay here. If you're going well, maybe you want to take a bind. Right arm comes underneath that leg, opening up, twisting, open chest to the ceiling here. It doesn't feel good, return to the previous one. Just building that strength through the legs. Inhale. Exhale, release spine. Hands come back to the mat. Pivot back onto the ball of the left foot. And inhale, send that right foot back and up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold your downward dog. Or we're taking a vinyasa. Inhale to move forward, high plank. Exhale to lower down. Inhale your cobra or upward. Exhale, downward. Left side. Inhale, raise your left leg. Three-legged dog. Point the toe this time and open that hip up. Again, as we open up, just try to pull the chest back, square with the mat. Try not to allow the chest to open up left side. Inhale. As we exhale, close the hip, bend the knee, bring it through towards the chin. Inhale, send it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it towards the outside of the left arm this time. Inhale, send it back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, twisting, bringing the knee underneath towards the right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Three-legged. And exhale, bringing knee towards the chin. And we're going to hold, squeeze. The three. Breathe. The two. And one. Set that left foot down. Pivot on that back foot. Drop the heel to the mat. And inhale as you come in to your warrior two. Soft through the shoulders, but long through the arms. Just gazing over the left hand. Inhale here. And exhale, drop elbow to the knee. Right arm underneath and overhead. Our extended side angle. And again, your option to stay here. Option to drop left hand to the mat. Inside of that left foot. Use the knee on the arm on the knee to help open into the hips. And again, if you're going well, maybe you're taking your bind. Opening the body up. Low through those hips. See if you can find a little bit more space. And exhale, release spine. Hands come back to the mat. Pivot back onto the ball of the right foot. Inhale, send the left foot back and up. Three-legged dog, exhale, downward. Inhale, hold your downward, relax in child's or come forward, find high plank and lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward. And exhale, downward. Inhale. Exhale, drop knees to the mat. Knees together or wide. And let's sit back and rest in child's. Lifting the gaze. We'll come back to a tabletop position. Tucking the toes under, send the hips back and up. Finding our downward facing dog. Let's raise right leg again, three-legged dog. And as we exhale, let's just bring that right foot all the way through. Let's drop back knee to the mat. Find our lazy lunge. So left knee back, top of the foot on the mat, or you can keep those toes tucked under, whatever feels good. It's a nice stretch through the front of that left hip. Soften shoulders, soften face. And straighten that right leg, making our way into our half splits. So left knee over the ankle, toes can be pointed or ankle flexed. You can use blocks either side of the body here, have hands on the mat. If you're going well, maybe you'll round it down towards that right leg. Lifting the gaze. We're going to pivot on that knee. Turn that left heel out slightly. So you can see the heel on the outside of that left thigh, and then start to move backwards. You may need a block here as we come to sit down in our Trimuka Ekapada Paschimottanasana. So yeah, if you're finding it difficult, if it's hard on the knees or the hips, just sit on a block here. Otherwise, we're in this posture. And intention to get that left sit bone down. So internal rotation happening in that right hip. Staying here, your option one. If you're going well, maybe you're lifting that right foot up. Maybe you're taking hold of the foot. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're pulling yourself in. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, releasing the foot. Hands to the mat. We're going to turn the hands away from us. Drop that right foot over to the outside of the foot. Press the right hand into the mat. If you can, we're going to lift the hips up. Send the hips forward and open up. You should feel a nice stretch to the front of that left hip, into the hip flexors, a nice opening through the body. Maybe you're reaching back. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips back down. We're going to walk forward. Find that lunge position again. Good. And then send that right foot back to meet the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward. Exhale, downward. Left side, inhale, raise left leg. Exhale, bring it straight through. Drop that back knee. Lazy lunge. Top of the foot on the mat. Left knee over the ankle. And again, coming up if it feels good. Working those hips nice and low. Again, just check the shoulders are relaxed. The face is relaxed. Every exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. And straighten that left leg as much as you can as we come into those half splits. Right hip over the right knee. Toes pointed or ankle flex. And folding forward if that feels good. And coming up a little bit now. Pivot on that right knee. Turn that foot out. So again, you can just see that heel poking out around the outside of that right thigh. And we'll start to move back. Again, sit on a block if you need to. As we come in, a very strange position. Trimuka Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Try to get that right sit bone down on your block. If you're on a block, maybe don't lift the leg up. Maybe stay here and just work into those hips. If you're going well, raise that left leg, catch the foot. Or maybe you're here, variation, maybe you've got a strap around that foot. Or maybe you're pulling yourself deeper, if that feels good. And again, just checking that the heart is open. Imagine you're trying to pull yourself up your leg. Shoulders are drawing away from the ears. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release that foot back down. If you tuck the foot, let's bring hands behind the back. Turn the foot out, so it's outside of that left foot. Really drive through that left hand now. Inhale, lift it up, open it up. Press through that right hip. And maybe open up through the body. And you're just working into that quadricep a little bit more here. Hold 2 more breaths if you can. And exhale, coming all the way down. Let's bring hands forward, walk forward. Find that low lunge. And send that left foot back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Again, you're holding your dog Or let's take a vinyasa. Inhale to move forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Let's drop knees to the mat. Sit back on the heels for a moment. If you have blocks, I want you to grab your blocks. If you don't have blocks, no worries. You can just have hands on the mat or on books. Yeah, this is about all the things that we can use. We're going to try a posture called Lalasana. We're just going to build a little bit more shoulder strength, arm strength, and also work into our core strength. In fact, before we come into this, let's work the core a little bit. Let's swing the legs around. Little Lavasana. Just draw the knees in. And just a little lazy Lavasana to begin with. Just lift the feet up, pull the thighs in, and we'll stay here. For 3, 2, 1. Exhale, set the feet down. And again, point toes, thighs in. Inhale, lift. Maybe straightening or bringing lower legs parallel to the mat. Hold for 3, for 2, 1. Exhale, setting the feet down. Give yourself a squeeze. And last one. Inhale, lift toes here, or full Navasana now. Hold for 3. Pull the core in for 2. And 1. Exhale, set the feet down. Let's swing those legs back around, nice and easy to come onto our knees for our Lalasana. So we want the blocks either side of the knees. So eventually we do this without blocks. Maybe you want the blocks flat, as always. Make sure the heels of the hands are really connecting to your blocks. And try not to grip the blocks, so we're just placing the hands on top of the blocks. And we want the tops of the blocks in line with the knees. All we're going to do is lean forward into our blocks and think of shoulders moving forward and hips moving back and up. We're going to keep the feet on the ground to begin with. So firstly, let's bend into those arms. Let's bring the shoulders forward. Then let's press into the blocks and lift the knees into the body. And let's hold. So 3, 2, 1. Exhale, set it down. If you struggle to lift the knees up at all, maybe you want to bring your blocks onto the side or onto the long way if you want a little bit more lift. So maybe just doing whatever feels good for you. And we're going to try it again. So remember, for the lift, shoulders need to move forward and hips move back and up. Heels of the hands really connecting to the block. Let's lean forward. Let's press through the shoulders, lift the knees up and hold. Maybe lifting one foot up, see if you can bring it up. Lower it down. Lifting the other foot up. Exhale, lower it down. Hold, keep it in. And exhale, release. So if you were going well with that, we're going to try to lift the feet completely up. Now, no worries if you don't make it. We're just going to have a go. So hands onto the left. I don't even know if I'm going to make it off the mat today. So we'll see. Never know. Whenever you come to your mat, some days it's not there. Some days it's really there. But we'll see. So shoulders move forward. Bum moves back and up. And we're just going to try to lift. And make sure you're trying to use the leg strength to pull the thighs into the body so that the legs are lifting the legs rather than the arms, the shoulders, and the core lifting the entire body, okay? So, hands onto the blocks. Let's lean forward. A little bend in the elbows first. Connect to your blocks. Press into the blocks. Lift up. And see if you can bring the knees up. We'll hold. Bring the feet up, sorry. Let's hold for 2, And one, exhale, set it down. Give the wrists a shake out. So how did you do? Maybe good, maybe not so good. It's all good. Whatever. You're building that strength. It's all about trying. We'll have one more go on this wonderful posture, Lasana, and then we'll start to wind it down into our Shavasana. Again, hands on the blocks. Again, if you didn't lift at all, maybe take the blocks a little bit longer. Are you ready? Hands, blocks. Think strong. Think your legs are lifting legs. Bum or core is lifting bum up. And then you're pressing through the arms as much as you can. Hands on blocks. Lean forward. Shoulders forward. Press. Press through the shoulders. Lift up. See if you can lift the feet. Hold for 3. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything in. For 2. And 1. Exhale, release. Good. We'll move the blocks off to the side. Let's swing the legs around. Take the legs forward and we'll come to lie down. Let's take the arms overhead. Let's stretch out the body. And then draw knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Let's drop that left foot onto the mat and bring the right ankle above the left knee. Open into the glutes a little bit here. As always, your option 1 is to stay here. Maybe you're going to rock from side to side. Your option 2 is to lift that foot up. Interlace fingers behind the thigh or in front of the shin. Okay, maybe you want to find stillness. Maybe you want that little rock. Let's release hands from the leg. Let's take the arms out to a T. Drop that left foot back down to the mat and slowly lower that right foot to the mat. As we gaze towards the right. Variation of our twist. Bring head back through center. Bring that leg back to center. Let's release the right foot from the left knee and we'll do the same on the other side. Left ankle drops just above the right knee. Maybe you're here. Or maybe you're lifting that right foot up. Interlace fingers in front of the right shin. And again, maybe you're rocking, maybe you're finding stillness. And releasing, take arms out to a T. Drop that right foot to the mat. And rocking over, bringing the sole of the left foot to the mat as we find that twist. Dropping the head over to the left. See if you can allow that left knee to press back. Relax a little bit more. And draw head back through center. Draw the lower body back through center. Release that left foot from the right knee. Let's hug the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Work very hard. And let's pike legs towards the ceiling. It's a half inversion to release that blood from the legs. We need to keep a tuck in the tailbone here. So really think about drawing that navel to the spine, connecting that lower back to the mat. Option to lift the head and shoulders up as well here to actively keep that lower back a little bit more connected, Option to bring the hands underneath the buttocks. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just slowly lowering those legs. Maybe hover in your low boat variation, squeezing glutes, squeezing thighs. And lower all the way down to your mat. Let's take the heels wide. And we'll come into our final posture, our Shavasana. As always, option to take a blanket, option to put on a hoodie. Releasing your Ujjayi breath, releasing your bandhas. And just allowing the entire body to melt, to soften. Just letting go of the practice now. And just with your focus on your natural breath. Allow the body to be still. Allow the body to absorb the movement from the postures, from the practice. And as you rest here, as always, just a gentle reminder to be kind to your body. And knowing that the asana practice is just one of many paths to the yoga practice. And your option to stay in your Shavasana now for as long as you wish. Otherwise, we're going to take an inhale. Exhale the breath completely, connect navel to the spine. Inhale into your heart space. And exhale into the fingertips and the toes. wiggling the fingers and toes and bringing movement back to your body. Rotate wrists, rotate ankles, move your limbs. Bring your feet together, take your arms overhead for a full body stretch. And draw knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze. And just showing gratitude to your body, gratitude for your practice. Let's rock to our right hand sides. And join me again in a comfortable seated cross-legged position. Sitting nice and tall. We'll bring our hands into Anjali Mudra, our heart center. We'll finish with the sacred sound Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hare Raise your hands to your head with kindness in your thoughts, to yourselves and each other, to your hearts with kindness in your actions, and to your lips with kindness in your words. From my heart to your heart, always. Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing with me. I'm so sorry about the sound. You know the saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And I think that's a lesson to be learned this evening. So yeah, my partner just so happened to flick. He was watching something on YouTube, just so happened to flick over, and we just like heard him shout, the sound, man. So I'm so sorry, you guys. But thank you if you came back and you found the next part. Then thank you for rejoining me. Yes, I'm sorry about that, you guys. But hopefully the sound was a lot better without that mic. It's an expensive mic. Why, mic? I'll have a look at it and see what's going on there. But yeah, I hope you all feel a little bit more open, a little bit quieter in your mind, a little stronger in your body as well. Thanks, Adrian. And I'm sorry, I should have listened to you as well. As it all started, I was just like, is it that bad? I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry, Adrian, for not listening to your advice at the start of the video. Again, lesson for me to learn. But yes, it was quite a strong class, but nice. Hopefully, you found some space, some opening in your body, and I will be seeing some of you 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Oh, thank you, Sally. Supported as always, Sally. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'll see some of you tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock. Yeah, if you like the video, please like the video. Share it with other people. Share my other videos with other people if you think they may benefit from them. And subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. And I think that's about it. I shall shut up and allow you to get on with the rest of your evening. Thank you guys. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Love to you all.